welcome back to All the Neffiness. I'm excited to be back with another process video, finally. And this time I am using the Gossamer Blue July Kit, which is filled with so many beautiful papers as you can see here. It's definitely a summer kit. I love the colors. They're so bright and happy and summery. And I've kind of been hoarding the kit because I haven't felt like using any of the pretty stuff. But finally today I'm getting into it, and I'm going to be creating a layout with those 3 sheets that you saw me pick out. This one picture is of my 25th birthday, and my husband and I, a week before my birthday I think my birthday fell on a Wednesday, so the weekend before we decided to go to downtown Disney, and we had a great time. We watched a movie, and I felt gorgeous, and I felt 25 because that was how old I turned. Anywho, I got a little sidetracked there, but so I'm gonna start cutting out these sheets, and I did not have any idea what I was doing when I first started. Um, I just kind of went in through the kit and looked around, picked around, and decided that those were the sheets. I didn't know if I was going to put the white cardstock bordered by that minty color one or not. Like, I didn't know. So you see me here cutting out papers, kind of just going with the flow, and then all of a sudden it turned into this gorgeous center area. And then I finally figured that I would just do like a 3-layered frame. And then I also went ahead and cut out the strip down at the bottom off that minty page, the minty sheet. It had this gorgeous like pastel florally color. And I'm deciding how I'm going to put that. I end up putting it in the top and the bottom, and you'll see that pretty soon. But for now, again, I'm going back into the center cluster of layered papers. Is that what you would call it? And then I'm just gonna glue that in. And I really like this layout. Um, like, if I could make a sketch out of this layout, I think it would just be perfect because it is so easy. It's so blocky, but yet the focus is directly on the picture in the center. And I love that effect. And so I decided that I was going to add more strips to make it a little bit more elongated. So that that strip that I originally said that was going to go at the bottom, I ended up putting it under the photo. And then I just grabbed a few scraps of a few more papers that I cut out and added that striped strip of paper down at the bottom. And then I added one at the top. And then I also went ahead and added the floral at the top. So we have 2 different papers and like designs added to the layout, but the way these papers work together is amazing because they're literally all like in the same color scheme. They all have matching colors, even if it's not one to the other one. All in all, they work together beautiful, and I love it. So it's time to start embellishing. I decided I was going to stick to that layout, and I'm going to add embellishments. And I of course am definitely going with the flowers first. Who wouldn't? And then I also added a while back I added that bow at the bottom right corner of my cluster. Is that, I don't even know what to call it, of my photo frame. That's literally what it is. And just adding a few photo corners from these awesome puffy stickers that are in the kit. They're filled with so many different cute little designs, and those bows have to be my favorite. It's like this mustard yellow color, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm also using the ephemera, which is also from the Fancy Pants design. And I'm using the flowers and those little tags, that a little tag you saw me pull out. And it's filled with so many pieces. I think there's gotta be like maybe 90 pieces in the bag that's included in the kit. Like, that's amazing. Like, I've never gotten so much ephemera and so many pieces in any of the other kits I've ever been subscribed to or have ever purchased. So I'm really happy with this Gossamer Blue kits, and the colors, like I said, amazing. So time to stick everything down. I'm sticking to the design that I created here with the strips and the square sheets. And I'm just going to speed it up because it was taking way too long, but nice and fast is nice and easy. So once everything is stuck down to the base frame of my photo, I'm going to go in again with the ephemera and just see what works. I kind of had a hard time figuring out how to finish just the embellishing, because there was so many pretty things that I wanted to use, and I felt like some of it could have gone and some of it couldn't, and it just took me a minute to figure it out. But I decided to just stick with the floral, and so I found a few more floral pieces, and I found another tag down for the bottom right corner of the photo. And I really like how that looks because the little tags kind of look like they're almost leaves, and I just like, I know I've seen that somewhere before on the vast world of internet and Pinterest, and I know like I've seen it before somewhere, and I was so happy to finally be able to include it in one of my kits because I always noticed how cute it actually is. And so now I'm just sticking it down, and I'm going to stick that tiny little flower up too. The top flower, I used some thick tape, so that one's kind of sticking a little bit, and then the small flower will just be lying flat right up top right there. And I'm trying to use this grow word, and it just didn't work. I really liked it, but I think the color green was the one that really wasn't working. I also was trying to use that little like doily cutout up at the top or down at the bottom. And I kind of like how it looks down there at the bottom, but I decided not to include it. I really don't know why, but I kind of liked how that looked. And so I decided to just stick the flower down. I really had a hard time figuring out that top corner, the top embellishment, but I think that this, just the flower itself really worked. And I do add a few more embellishments, so I'm just gonna let you guys watch for a minute. Alright, so I was, looking at the page, and I felt like it felt just way too bare, because all the focus was in the center of the sheet. So actually, yeah, I think I'm going to be working on the title right now. Never mind. So the title, I ended up using some of the little puffy stickers that they have, like the ones from the bow and the little heart there that you see. And those are so pretty. Like, there was the word fun, and you'll see me get to that right now. There you go. That is like the prettiest little script word, and it's that, that puffy sticker feel to it. and it was really pretty. So I decided the title would be 25th. I'm sorry, that was my phone. I'm paying, goodness. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, so I'm looking through my little alphas that I have, and I decided maybe I would use that pretty turquoise ones, but I ended up going with some old, they're not old actually, they're from, I believe, the April or May kit from Studio Calico, the Project Life Studio Calico kits that I got for free when they had their free trial. And these words just go perfect because they have that, they're just black and very simple, but then they have that white around it. So that really like made the title kind of pop out enough. And so my title is going to be 25th Birthday Fun. And you'll see me spell that out. And I really liked the title. I kind of felt like I was cheating a little bit because I didn't completely use the July kit, the Gossamer Blue kit. But you know what? Sometimes that's just the way it goes. So now, what I was trying to tell you guys earlier was that I felt like the sheet was a little bit too bare and like all that focus was just in the center of the sheet. So there was way too much white space around. So I decided to do this little, like out of the spur of the moment, I decided I would just cut up a few strips of the same sheets that created that frame around the photo. Not the strips, but just the frames around. And so I'm just going to, without any order or any specific technicality to it, I'm just going to cut up those strips and layer them on like that in the three colors. And I'm just going to tape them down, and then finally you will see me adding a bit more ephemera around those strips, and that will basically finish up my layout. In the end, I just draw uh, the border across the top right corner and then of the sheet, and then the bottom left corner of the sheet, and that's pretty much it, guys. So I'm gonna just leave you guys to watch the end of this video. It's almost done, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this. The Gossamer Blue July Kit, it has got to be one of the most beautiful kits that's ever knocked on my door, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I will be having a few more videos with this kit, so stay tuned for more, and just enjoy the pictures at the end. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye-bye.